yesterday, Robin, that for the first time the Canadian Forces is activating in response to a province as part of what they are calling Operation Laser. Operation Laser is the code name for the operation of the Canadian Forces operating at home in support of provinces, cities, or the federal government when it comes to the COVID-19 crisis. Now, this initial deployment is going to be quite small and quite limited. The province of Quebec has asked for help in some remote communities like Nunavik, where there has been COVID-19 detected and they are worried about the spread. Right now, it will only involve the Canadian Rangers. You would recognize them by their very distinctive bright red sweatshirts that they wear. Many of them are Indigenous Canadians from the north. They are in the military. They help to patrol. They help to feed back intelligence and to provide expertise about working and living in Canada's far north, as well as carrying out their military service. So they've been asked to go to these remote communities in Quebec and to help do things like set up reception tents and logistics tents. They're not going to be setting up field hospitals. It'll still be the local health care authority and local capabilities that are doing that, but they're going to help set up an area that people can be received into, because at this point they're expecting more people to need attention, more people to need care. Obviously, it's still very cold outside. You don't want people waiting in a huge long line or standing too close together. So they're going to help with the logistics on receiving people, and that's a good first step that gives you an indication the kind of thing the military can do. Now, of course, they can also do things like build full-up field hospitals if they need to. They can help to enforce quarantine laws to check why people are out and to help prevent the spread, to do things like road checks where you'd have to explain where you're going, something we've seen police doing here on the bridge between Ottawa and Gatineau to enforce that province's no travel rules that they have. So there's a lot of things the military could do, but this gives you sort of that first taste. All of the provinces so far have felt they have this under control, so they've not asked for the help of the Canadian Armed Forces to come in and support them. But this will be sort of that initial, very small-scale deployment in just helping to make sure that there's organization in how people are being received, that they are standing at an appropriate distance apart, and perhaps with their processing as well, but not with the actual medical treatment in any way.